What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing the Baby Ryan Giggs review. Apologies, I am still ill. Hopefully in the next few videos we will be a little bit better. A few of them are scheduled as well because I've been trying to really get ahead on these icons because we're coming to a point where the market will become a very dangerous place to be buying icons. Obviously with Team of the Year around a corner, this video is being done on New Year's Eve, so I think this will be going out on like the 4th, so I think we're 2 days away from Team of the Year's announcement. So by the time we get to that point, we're going to be really close to actually having Team of the Year. The market is at the minute going all the ways, and I've just decided to try an icon flip. So we bought Giggsy at 216. He's currently going on the market for 230. That's his baby. We have his 89 mid, which is in the icon swaps. That's going to cost you 9 icons. We will be doing that one as well. And then he does have his prime. Last year I bought Giggsy very, very early on, and I struggled to sell him. I bought him way too high. I lost a couple of hundred on him. So I kind of stayed away from him this year because predominantly Giggs has never really been the meta player. He's got decent pacing this year. Shooting wise looks absolutely atrocious, even though his finishing and his attacking positioning is still up there. It's average. I think everything else with him is okay. Passing wise looks decent. Dribbling actually looks really nice. The agility balance looks good. 84 stamina, no strength obviously, but the main thing is he's only a 3-star skill move and a 2-star weak foot. That could have disastrous effects onto this card. So I thought, you know what, we'll give him a try. I wanted to do Giggsy on the 29th of November, but obviously I bottled doing all of that. I didn't buy any icons at that point. I think we had a promo out because that is my birthday, and also if you do know Giggsy, that is his birthday as well. So I was going to get 2 videos out. Obviously the baby and mid was out, no prime was out at that point, but I was going to do both of them there. But we've decided to bottle that, and we've done him a month later on the 31st of December, but obviously coming out on the 4th. So stay tuned, we're going to go into some gameplay with him, and we'll see how he goes. And if you hadn't have noticed, we are doing the Bundesliga challenge, and looks like so is this guy. So he's got a very basic Bundesliga team. We have dropped down a couple of divisions as well, so take that into account because I wanted to do these quick and easy. The English one I was really struggling with in Division 3, mainly because I was just coming up against mega teams. Nobody was doing it in Division 3, and I know a lot of people have dropped down their division, so I thought, you know what, we're going to do the same. We want to get these icon swaps done as quick as possible, and then as soon as I've done these rivals, I will go ahead and do the squad battles, which we've already made a start on the legendary one, just to get that one out of the way. So we'll see how Giggsy is in this. Hopefully we do get the win as well. We need to win 4 matches, so that is very, very important. Giggsy's going to make the first run. Rubbish pass. We've got the ball through to Seedorf, and he absolutely smashes it. Obviously, if there is any rage quits as well, we'll just do a couple of matches. As going down a few divisions, I can imagine a lot of people are going to see Seedorf, Giggs, maybe a couple of the other players, and think, yeah, we're not bothering. Giggsy trying to win it back. The one thing with Giggs that I'm thinking is going to be the major issue is the skill moves and the weak foot. I think for the price that you're going to get him at 200k, you could easily get someone a lot better with their skill moves and the weak foot, which really doesn't limit the player then. And Babu, oh, he's going to get absolutely turned by Perisic. And again, rushing into this, he's going to try and pass it across. No, he's going to try and run it himself. Runs it, and we're going back here. Tackle by Tolisso. We're looking for Giggs. Let's make this run by Giggs. Let's see how fast you really are. He's going to get tackled. So the minute Giggs has not actually had to touch 2 relatively bad passes to him, so I can't complain too much of that. We'll try and see what we can get with him though. Oh, he's managed to do it as well. Managed to get a cheeky goal in there. So this is a bit worrying that we've dropped down, I think, 1 or 2 divisions, and he's still scoring. Okay. Giggs is on the ball. Get that 1-2. Can we get the pass off to him this time? And this will be the issue where we actually struggle with to get to do anything with him. We've crossed the ball in. It's a lovely cross, so that if we want a nice cross, he's good at that. But again, no heading in this game, so that becomes very unuseful for him. We're going to whip this ball in. I wanted to do the turn, but it went forward instead. Got the ball back. Give it Giggs, and we've not managed to make the pass. Giggs, we need Giggs. Going to make that overlap in. Go through. Oh, we can't even do a few step overs, so we're going to have to try and pass in. That is going to be a huge issue with him. No skill moves equals a very limited amount of chance that he can actually get past a player without literally just pass and move, and that becomes very ineffective to a lot of people. Oh, he's going to do this. He's going to pass it across. He's got two. We're going to have to focus more on actually scoring rather than getting Giggsy on the ball. And again, that could be the major issue with him. Giggs. It's got to be. Easy goal there. Makes a fantastic run. And that's something I do want to see. Is his shooting actually decent? It's only 78 on this card. On his prime, it's only 80 as well. On his 89, it's 80 also, but his prime has the most, what is it, the most pace? No, he has the second most pace. He takes a massive drop to an 84 pace on his mid. So that, again, I don't really look forward to using that card, especially with the skill moves and the weak foot. It's really all not very impressive. Oh, that's a lovely chip. He's not going to manage to actually get a bat, though. Can we pass it back? No. Mbappe. Oh, how has he not fouled me in that? It was all over my backside. Giggs with a lovely pass. Havertz. Havertz. And the head. And the shot. There we go. Very messy there. Personally, this guy really shouldn't be down. I've been playing absolutely atrocious this game. Obviously, I'm not used to this team, and to be honest, I don't think I've really set it up very well. I've kind of just copied my main team and just put players in. I'm hoping to just do this very easily, whereas this guy's actually put up a fight, and he is using not rubbish players, but not the caliber that we are actually using. Obviously, we've brought on the big boys with Messi and Mbappe and Roberto Carlos, just to make sure that we get the win. As we don't particularly want to be doing too many of these, and then I can focus on doing La Liga's objective, BPL, and Serie A's, because I have been kind of neglecting them, so there's something that I really want to be doing over the course of the next couple of weeks as well, just in case they do start to upgrade them. I'd love to bring you their reviews and really strive to do that, so we're going to hopefully get this one done very soon. This guy should now be the win. If we can keep this lead and try and get one more just so we're safe before the end of this game. Mbappe. Well, Mbappe's never going to miss. Regardless of what foot he is, he's ridiculous. So that's the win for this one. 90th minute. I'm pretty sure it should end in a second. Personally, I'm not too convinced with Giggs just yet. I'm not going to make a final opinion yet because we've still got a game. And it could be just that this guy's not terrible. Obviously, he's put up a good fight. But hey-ho. So going into the second match, we have had to change the team up a little bit, but we'll just have a look. We've got an English team, so obviously he's doing the objective. Judging from the caliber of the team, I can imagine he is a lower division player, mainly because you definitely wouldn't have Bertrand and I think it's Lolly, is it, the right mid, up on there if you drop down divisions. We've managed to bring off Havertz because obviously his loans did finish, so we brought in Zidane there, and then we brought in a centre mid that personally didn't. We brought in a centre mid that I don't particularly know the name of. Just threw him in there just in case we do need to super sub him, and practically because he's the only one we have in the team really. And he's scored. Wow. Honestly, I'm not very good without my proper team. Obviously not the mega team, but I mean as in just a team that I enjoy. I hate the Bundesliga team. Love La Liga. I think that one was so easy to do. English team, I'm kind of getting used to now, mainly because we've got a few decent players in it. But Bundesliga, I just really don't like their league. I just can't play with them. Personally, I haven't got the greatest Bundesliga squad anyway. But even with this guy's team, like, realistically, it costs probably half the price of anyone in this team. Giggs, left foot. It's a cracker, but it's just not quite on the net. Didn't expect that to really test the keeper anyway. We are lagging a little bit as well. Oh, did he save it actually? Zidane does it all on his own, and we're still bringing them on. This is what I mean. When it comes to attacking, it's very easy. I'm rushing. I'm feeling like I should be beating him, so that's why I'm rushing completely. And I need to kind of rein it back a little bit. And I do need to bring Cannavaro into that centre-back role. Them centre-backs are not helping whatsoever. They're not very good at all. Oh, that's... Oh, please don't be a red. That was a fake shot and you know it. It's a red. It's unbelievable. The game does not know how to respond to itself. That was a fake shot and I'm now down to 10 men because the game doesn't know. Fake shot there. He gets in front. Obviously, fair enough. Well, why not cancel it? You can't do that. It's unbelievable what this game can do. Oh, Giggsy, Giggsy, Giggsy. You've got to be burying that. When you're 2 yards away from your own goal, or from the opponent's goal, you've got to be burying it. Giggs again. Lovely run. Can we see the pace of him? It's lovely. Across. Oh, that's a great save. Megs. Oh, and Mbappe. Doesn't do the one right next to the keeper, but can score that and squeeze it near post. Giggs. It's got to be. There we go. Easy goal. And we have managed to probably secure this game really now. 3-1. Giggs getting 2 goals in 2 games. Like I say, they're pretty set up. Like that one's more set up than the other. But he's in their position, so you've got to give it them. That's the main thing. Personally, this guy has crumbled. I don't know how he's managed to score the first one. Seeing as though with 10 men, we've managed to get 2 relatively okay goals using some big players, obviously. And he's not really done too much. And he's going to score it. No, he's not. Great save from Foster. Giggs again. Easy. Easy as you like it. Giggs will always do that because it's the easiest method to do. So going on the overall review for Giggs. Personally, I wouldn't bother with him. I really, really wouldn't. I will still try his mid and his prime out for you just to see if they're any better. But personally, his baby, I wouldn't go near with a barge pole. Personally, didn't score enough in my opinion. Really didn't do too much in the game. Finishing was lackluster bar from being able to score tap-ins. Weak foot was atrocious. Skill moves, it's okay. You can still do a ball roll and a drag back, but it's just not very impressive for a left mid. When you can get someone for pretty much the same price with 5-star, I would much rather go with them than go with him. Personally, the only kind of benefit you get from Giggs is the fact that he links everybody. That is pretty much it. Even his passing, even with the high rated passing he's got, well, at least high rated I suppose, it's not massively high, but I still think just lackluster in general. He reminds me very much of last year, just doesn't do too much. So overall, it pains me to say it, but I'm only giving him a 4 out of 10. For me, I wouldn't touch him at all. I don't think he'd play in foot champs. I don't even think he'd get into your team. I think in general, the only reason why you'd get this card is if you're a Man U fan or a Welsh fan, but even then, I don't know if you would get him. Personally, I would use my money on someone else, different icon, go for someone else for 230k. That is much more of a better price. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you think of Giggs, if you have him in the same category of absolutely useless, or do you actually like him? Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one.